Hello, boys and girls. Today the Trumpster will be joined by his friends to tell you about the Great Depression. Kids, listen to Mr. Trump. This story began in a soon-to-be nation of fatties and idiots, filled with fast food every corner you turn. But that's not the United States we're talking about right now. Right now we are talking about the United States in a much better state. The Great Depression. Now, I'll let my girl Hillary take this over.
The first matter we will be talking about is overproduction. This is when factories began creating too many things and people could afford to buy. Now, on to angry.
Next, people started to borrow more and more money from banks that eventually led to the banks closing down. This is called expansion of credit. Next person coming up is my boy Joe Biden. Hello, I am Joe Biden. I am here to discuss with you. Barack, I don't want to do this. Joey, if you do it then I'll get you ice cream. Yay. Okay, financial speculation is one thing that helped cause the Great Depression, and it's when people guess what a company is going to do before they do it. Okay, ice cream time. It's iDubbbz here to talk about a number of things. More and more things started to happen because of all the other things happened, and one of them in an increase in unemployment. That means more people lost their job than usual. It really made things worse for people. To make it even worse, there was a decrease in the price level, meaning the normal prices for most things in stores went down, making it hard for businesses to make money. Even worse, there came an excess of inventory. This means stores had too many items for people to buy. If you thought it couldn't get worse, then just wait. There was also a decrease of production. This time this means that less things were being made for stores. All of this led to the worst of the worst increase in business failure. That means more and more stores started closing down.
Let's go over here. Just you and me. Come on. I just wanted to say thanks. I'm glad you came along, partner.
So, partner, something bad started to happen in the land of the United States. Dust bowls started popping up more and more, making it hard to farm. A dust bowl is a piece of land that you can't use for farming anymore because all the water is dried up. Now, with your main man Shrek, let's talk about a town called Hooverville. People hired other people that didn't have jobs to build this town for them, since there was a major decrease in people with jobs. Mike Kachowski here to talk about something very close to my heart. Because of all of these things happening in the United States, an increase in hobos came about. A hobo is somebody that does not have a house. Sad, isn't it? Think about that next time you go in a house. Hi, how are ya? SpongeBob is here to talk about the bonus army. While everything was going on, these people decided to try and get some extra money. This is a group of people that went to war alongside their family that walked streets demanding they get more pay for the wars they fought. Pepe's turn. Now, I'm going to talk about something I can relate with very much: depression worldwide. All of the things happening in the Great Depression led to people all over the world being sad. Same.
You like jazz?
You may like jazz, but do you like the election of 1932? I do. That is when the United States people choose the president for that particular year. The year we are talking about is 1932. Funny thing is, this election ties into our next topic. I'll let my good friend Roosevelt take it from here. Thank you, Barry. It is Franklin Roosevelt himself. I know, I'm a big thing. But please, just call me Frankie. Now where were we? Oh yeah, I am the 32nd president, and what's cool about me is that I was like the only president ever to be re-elected to be president 4 times. Now, for the last few topics, you will be discussing them with You thought it would be another meme, but it is me, Miss Gannon. Now, everything Colin, my favorite student, knows about this stuff is what he could find out online. Don't judge him on how wrong these may be. The first thing that started to help end the Great Depression in the mystical land of the United States is Social Security. This is when the government helps people that usually don't get money. This helped more people get back on their feet. Another helper is the Works Progress Administration. This group is an agency that gave many people a job that didn't have a job before to build buildings and things like that. More examples of organizations that helped people during the Great Depression is the Civilian Conservation Corps. This is an agency that gave young people a job to plant trees or make parks better, or other things like that. Another company doing stuff like this is the Tennessee Valley Authority. This is a company that greatly helped out the Tennessee Valley by helping with floods and stuff like that. A major help in all of this is the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. They are a company that made sure people used banks so banks don't close down, which helped out a lot. Something that helped and is to company or organization, the Wagner Act. This allowed people to talk with their company about better working conditions. Now, this one helped a specific group of people. The Indian Reorganization Act is something that helped put Indians where they need to be and to allow them to create businesses and such. Goodbye now. Hope you have a nice day. Have this song as a treat from me to you.
You're my special friend.
Hey, that's pretty good.